Welcome back everybody, I'm the Smithy D and we're going to look in today some Grand Moff Tarkin played by the late Peter Cushing. So this character right here is an Empire character. I wanted to test out, is his lead viable or not? Is he better under a Palpatine lead? Palpatine gives a lot, so just to go over the kind of like difference between the two. We all know what Palpatine does, but Tarkin's like your Qui-Gon Jinn. He gives 28 speed to Empire allies, which is fantastic, you know, if you want to get that extra buff. But the only issue with Tarkin is he's like Phasma. I would call him broken. He uses the wrong AoE, and the issue being compared to using his lead as a speed to then using, for example, we're throwing out kind of like ideas here. Compared to using Palpatine, Palpatine gives a lot of kind of turn meter, a lot of heal, he does a lot, you know. Palpatine's like probably one of the best leaders, especially if you got Empire, where Tarkin's just straight out, just speed. You can get that speed off a mod, you know, there's no lies there. Okay, so what we're going to check out right now, I'm going to do 2 battles against the same opponent. What I'm going to do, I'm going to throw in Tarkin first, you know, and we're going to probably throw old Ben in the background. I'm doing also an old Ben versus Palpatine video afterwards, but we're not looking at how my team works, we're looking at how effective it is from the first kind of attack, you know, what motion is going to be, because you got to remember, if you're going to use a Tarkin lead, you want your defense to be there. Tarkin is not very good full stop as a defender. The reason behind that is his attacks and how he works. It's the same as Phasma. Phasma does the wrong attack. Some people like it that she does a kind of like speed down AoE instead of the kind of like the turn meter that she provides. Where myself, I'd rather have that turn meter, I'd rather that burst, I'd rather go forward, go first, like a Christmas tree, all the lights come on at once. I would like my attacks like that in a sync, so it leaves out no kind of like RNG that this could go wrong, that could go wrong. I kind of like the rhythm. So we're going to have a look into the rhythm. I want you guys to have a look. You know, Tarkin doesn't take much to gear. Yes, he takes kind of like a lot of those buttons and a few other bits and bobs. I believe he just takes 1 droid caller, which isn't too bad. He takes some cuff, so he's not the hardest character to kind of like gear there. But at the same time, do you want to waste your gear? Yeah, he's good if he had a nice little rework. He'll probably be good when there's more Empire characters out. He does what Obi-Wan does. You know, he does pretty much the same abilities as Obi-Wan. You know, he's just an Empire version, got lower health. But those abilities, to me, are only really great under a Palpatine lead, because he's then going to be able to get all the turn meter if you use them correctly. So we're going to have a look at these next 2 videos. I'm going to give some commentary. It's going to be a little different from my Han Solo video. If you haven't seen that, please check that out. So I'm just going to bring on the battle right now. So we're using Tarkin lead for his speed. He's just been stunned by Han, which is probably going to happen a lot. We're using AoE from Palpatine here, which didn't do very well because it's completely down to RNG. They've completely froze my squad. So far I'm not too impressed just by this battle alone. We're going to go into another battle after this. You know, I've used Obi-Wan in this for just future experiments. I didn't want it shine by Han, for example. I wanted, you know, like Tarkin to shine on his own and not require it. So we're going to jump into the other battle. As you can see, we're getting demolished right now. So this battle, we're taking a different approach. We're going for a fast Han. We're going to use a Palpatine lead, and we've also got Tarkin in the background. So straight away, we've gone bam. We've put that down. We've got turn meter again. Okay, which is fantastic. I'm going to go with Palpatine. And then we're going to go with Annie. So they're stunned. They've got a fence down, speed down. We're going in now to stopping Torrent. Fantastic job. Ray's pretty much out of the game. So we're going to start clearing up here. This is where the kind of like team shine, because Palpatine as a leader gives so much. He gives that turn meter for debuffs. Lets our other characters kind of like just rip them apart, in all honesty. So I am much more happy with using kind of like this example, because this does show the difference of what the squads can do. Granted, in mind, we do have a Han. As more Empire characters that are released, the stronger the Empire kind of faction will get. So there's no worry about that. Yes, Tarkin is worth the farm. You know, he's a very, very good character. Is he good as a lead? My opinion is no, he's not. You know, for speed, which I can get off a mod, you know, if you're wanting to outspeed somebody like a Han ST, there is only so much you're going to give. You know, you got to think of if someone's running an Anakin, if someone's running a Wedge, running a Biggs, is it going to stop them if you go turn first? Probably not. So yeah, he may give an offense down, but you got to remember what Tarkin will do and what he won't do. He's not going to grab that extra turn meter, so you're going to have to bank on that kind of big stun from Palpatine, which is very RNG related, which isn't a good thing. You want your team to work like a clockwork, and that is what you want. You want everything to go around like a clockwork, that this person's going to do that, that person's going to do that. It's the same as Poe. He's always going to taunt. He's not going to just shoot his blaster first turn. You know, Lando's always going to do his AoE first thing. That's what you want. You don't want Tarkin to kind of go straight away for his TM down, which he does, and it not work and it fail, and yeah, it'd be horrible. So that's why Tarkin, in my opinion, is better as a side character in the squad of Palpatine, because Palpatine gives so much. But as you can see right there, you know, it is an example. It doesn't mean it's correct. I just wanted to give you a different opinion on this. And that's the Smithy opinion. So if you haven't already subscribed and you're new to my channel, please do. If you like this video, please definitely give me a like. Thank you very much for watching my video. May the Force be with you and have a fantastic day.